Hello everyone and welcome to a video called On Christmas He Will Return Home. This is an experimental visual novel that will offend all the Christians out there who like Christmas a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and play it. If you're Christian, you will be offended. Let's go ahead and start. December 1st, Tuesday. It was that day not too long ago, wasn't it? You wake up. Wow, this music is very loud. You wake up. Your name is Joanne, and you live your life quite nicely. You have a decent job, nice friends, live in a fancy apartment, and all that jazz. Sometimes things seems odd though. Although you live alone, you have some certain anti-male cloths here and there. Male cloths? What is that? Maybe you're just a fashion enthusiast and you like wearing oversized shirts from time to time. But hey, it's finally December. Snow is falling and Christmas is coming, and you're feeling a bit down about it. But you know nothing that a good glass of wine and relaxing music couldn't fix. That is how that is written. December 2nd, Wednesday. Everybody at the office is crazy about Christmas. You have to remind them that they have to do their work. Besides, you're working for a magazine publication, so you're probably a little bit too harsh on your colleagues. But on your way home, you stop at the grocery store and treat yourself with a jar of honey. Oh, it's your favorite of sweets. Honey, I'm home. Nothing really important happens on December 3rd. December 4th, Friday. Nothing really important happens. You go to the bar with your colleagues. They're pleasantly surprised you don't usually accompany them in their nights out. Several drinks later, and one of them asks you, "How's your significant other?" But you both are a little bit too drunk to continue with that conversation. Saturday 5th, December. You spend your day regretting yesterday. However, being hungover and feeling like someone wiped the floor with you, you carefully make your way around the menswear at your apartment. December 6th, Sunday. Am I transitioning at the end of this? You receive an SMS message. "Don't you miss me? See you soon, honey," it says. The jar of honey in your fridge becomes a jar of insects, namely locusts. It's a plague! It's a plague! The colors become grimmer. There are shadows in the corners now. Shadows from the side of your eyes. End of week 1. December 7th, Monday. And now have a system of choices. You now have a system of choices that will affect the story ending. It's morning. You're staying in front of the fridge. Do you want to? Well, why would I eat bugs? Why would I eat the locusts? I eat the honey. December 8th, Tuesday. As you wake up this morning, you remember that he is coming. You are scared. Who is he? You're the significant other? December 9th, Wednesday. Is it Santa Claus? Today you overslept and missed a call from your mother. She sent you a SMS. However, are you coming home for Christmas? Are you coming home for Christmas? Yes, I probably will. Or yes, we probably will. Yes, I probably will, I guess. December 10, Thursday. Your colleagues ask you if they would like to join them this weekend again for a little shopping spree. They're thinking about buying a Christmas present for your boss, also grabbing a cocktail or two. But you must refuse. It's no good. He won't like it. Who is he? December 11th. Is it Jesus? Will Jesus not like it? It's Friday. You spent your day silently working and hoping that they don't hold a grudge. In fact, work calms you down, and when official working hours are coming to an end, you realize that you don't want to come home. You have to anyway after your boss tells you to take care and not overwork. Saturday 12th December. Why are you so afraid? December 13th, Sunday. You have nothing to fear. He loves you. You find a hidden letter in the pantry, a love letter, to say the least. He wrote that he loves you, and he adores you, and he cares about you. So why were you afraid? You're going to cherish this moment. And a week too. Yeah, people can write it, but why can't he say it to your face? December 14th, Monday. All your clothes are now robes, as they should be. Time to dress up for the day. Oh. Should I wear a suit? Because I'm going to work probably, right? Either way, it's a robe. What's in your head? What is in your... Wait. Either way, it's a robe. What is in your head that matters? What is that sentence? December 15th, Tuesday. Oh. Do you enjoy living in a cavern? Somehow it doesn't affect the electronics. You try to touch the walls. They're sticky and gross. That's okay. I love the imagery. December 16th, Wednesday. You should prepare for his arrival. December 7th, Thursday. You should probably call your mother back. Oh my gosh, it is God. God is coming down to bring revelations onto us. She sounded concerned about you. You don't want her to worry her. She already has a lot on her shoulders. Are you sure you'll be okay? She asks. You don't seem okay. You assure her that you're doing just fine. She talks a little bit more about your father and how he's in the hospital and how he is in the hospital and how the walls and the ceiling they are so painfully bleach white. You suddenly realize that he could help your father. Mom doesn't believe you, but she'll see for herself. Oh no, what's going on? Friday, the 18th of December. Today you're not so sure about the things you told your mother yesterday. Can he really help? Maybe if you are good enough, aren't you asking him for much? You feel like it would be audacious of you to ask him for anything, but he loves you. Probably he will help. It's not even about you. Your father has been in chronic pain for ages now, but why would he care? It's your father, not his. You shouldn't bother him with your personal troubles. I guess that's what lovers do. They just don't bother each other with their personal troubles, as to not overwhelm each other. December 19th, Saturday. A friend of yours stops by for a visit today. Her name is Hayden. While she may look arrogant and privileged and wears imperial purple, she is actually a very nice person. She mentions that you look sick and despite your protests insists on making you some chicken soup and warm lemon tea. Look, Joanne, she says. I can see that you love him, but does he truly love you back? You're not so sure today. As she speaks, everything in your apartment twitches and looks almost normal for a second. I'm not sure if he does. But then she leaves, after you promise her to think about it again, and things go back to dark. Who is this person? December 20th, Sunday. You hear a voice. His voice, obviously. How dare you? He asks in disgust. How dare you question my abilities after all I did for you? You try to apologize, but he doesn't reply, and then you cry out of guilt and shame as insects crave under your skin. What is going on? December 21st, Monday. Although Hayden got you some soup and medicine, you're still sick. It's probably her fault, he says in your head. You shouldn't be friends with her. Is it my anxiety? My depression? Aren't I just good enough? You nod. Good. Is it God? December 22nd, Tuesday. You feel worse, but there is no time to slack off. You still have to prepare everything for his coming. The gold and the perfume. December 23rd, Wednesday. The stars are watching as you black out. They're cold and merciless. Hayden comes again with some of your colleagues. They're worried about you, but you tell them to get out and go away. You don't have time for them. Later on, you think that you should apologize, but the voice returns again telling you that they're not worried about you enough. They actually don't care. They just don't get it. You don't need them, and they're pretty conformist in their petty conformist lives, and you fell asleep listening to it. December 24th, Tuesday. I guess I'll pray. December 25th, Friday. You hear a key turning in the lock. It's him, the one you've been waiting for. Hi, he says, dropping his bag on the floor. Be a darling and make me a sandwich, will ya? December 26th, Saturday. You've had enough. You break up with him, appoint a visit to a therapist. And even if the world around you still feels like a horrific nightmare, it will get better eventually. Wow. So we were in an abusive relationship, were we? An abusive relationship with the God in our head, I guess. Maybe our super ego. Or this is a real person, though. Because we break up with him, so now we're going to eat the locusts. December 8th. And I'm scared that he's coming over. Yes, we probably will. He writes that, but then he wants you. I'm gonna wear a robe. Either way, it's a robe. What's in it? What is in your head that matters? It says the same thing whether you wear the suit or the robe. And if you wear the suit, it still says that you're wearing the robe. So I guess no matter what you choose, you still desire to wear the robe. Is it okay to live in a cavern when it's sticky and gross? Something strange about this story in this game is that it feels like someone is trapping her in this relationship with, you don't know if it's a real person or a being, a god, or maybe it's some cultic religion that keeps you trapped. The relationship is clearly abusive, and he's disgusted at you before Christmas, and he's probably getting angry over petty stuff. You know, people get angry over petty stuff. If they do that, that means Well, there's never one reason, is there? There's always a bunch of reasons. But the ultimate reason is that if they get overly angry over petty stuff, they're probably trying to get you to break up with them, maybe. Because they don't want you to do it. They don't want to do it themselves. I've learned something like that. I think once someone told me, you know, if tensions start rising, they don't want to break up with you, but they'll do anything to get you to break up with them, or something like that. Nay, no pray. December 25th, Friday. Oh, and here it goes. He finally descends from above. He whom you've been waiting for. You're not afraid anymore. You're not running away. You close your eyes and still yourself. He comes closer and opens his divine maw of rupture. For a thousandth of a second you feel pain, sharp, unbearable pain, and the light pierces through your soul. You smile, though. Through it, you've been a faithful servant for his blessing to be bestowed upon you. And then there's nothing. Wait, maybe it's a description of an unhealthy relationship regarding death, because it feels like she like ended her life on Christmas Day, and she got worse and worse as she fell into her delusions, feeling like God was calling her. God was calling her to come to him and stuff, and she went with her own decision. She found death, and then there was nothing afterwards. I feel like maybe that's something that happened. Or like, well, I don't know. What's your interpretation on it? I really like the imagery of it, and I feel like and when you didn't pray to whatever God or person you didn't believe in, or you believed in, maybe you realized that he was always there, whether you were dead or not, and then you could go on another day because he's there for you, and he doesn't want you to suffer and be unhealthy and feel miserable and stuff. He wants you to change and grow and find your own path and continue on and help you like overcome your challenges. And I feel like that is something that a lot of people should realize, that you know, I feel like that's what God really wants from all of us anyway, you know. And that's it. I don't know if you believe in God or not, but even if you're not doing it for God, you should do it for you, because you are the most important person to yourself in the end. And that was on Christmas, he will return home. So maybe it was a real relationship, or a a relationship with some entity, or whatever it is. I would like to know what you think it could have been, because it's very interesting to me. And thank you for watching if you made it this far. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.